Okay, so as you guys can see, Sony Vegas has failed me. I lost the project file for my studio tour video. Some of the clips work and the rest not so much. So fuck this, but I figured that if I can do the studio video this week, I might as well do the Q&A. I'm leaving to festivals in a couple hours, but in meantime I will record the Q&A and upload that. So don't worry guys, we got this, we got this. Okay, so let's do this guys. That should be fine. Okay, so this is the Q&A. Thanks for all the questions, and I start with the most common ones. Can I use your music in my YouTube video? Yes, you can use my tracks freely on your YouTube videos, but I only ask you to credit me in the description. I also ask you to add link to my channel. So as an example, track made by Elegance and the track name, and then link to my YouTube channel. If you do that, I'm more than happy that you use my music, and it helps me to grow my channel and provides you guys with free music. Okay, next one. How long on average does your tracks take to make? So this differs a little bit, but usually I'd say if I have a good flow, tracks take on average about 10 to 15 hours to make, and that doesn't count the mixing process where I have the finished track and then I listen to the track on my car or while I'm cooking or doing something else, and then taking notes on what to modify and tweak. But average production time is something like 10 to 15 hours. Fun fact, my longest track to make was probably my first track from my first EP back in 2012, and it took me like 70 hours to make. 70. That's so crazy, and it sounds pretty horrible, but there was just so much to learn. It was my first dubstep, really hard dubstep track. I'd recommend that if you guys make tracks, you try to make them in 10 hours max. That's a good number for constant output. And next question. Okay, so the next question is pretty much that I have mentioned. I have a lot of harder dubstep, melodic dubstep tracks under the works, and the person asks if I still make chill step, since that's what he or she likes, and the answer is yes. I have chill step tracks under the work. I just released the Drowning, which is pretty old school chill step track, and I plan to make more. I'm actually working on the new EP, which is remix album of my old tracks, and that will definitely have chill step tracks on it, ones like Drowning. If you haven't checked that out, that's pretty cool track. Okay, so do I play piano? No, I don't play piano. I jam on the piano. I have 1-2 keyboards. I have no training on piano, but I do play. I know the chords and I can play melodies, but I'm not a piano player. So yes and no. I play the piano, but I'm not a piano player. I'd like to learn more about piano, but at the moment I I have more important things to do. Yeah. What's your main music genre? What's your main music genre? I'd say it's probably melodic dubstep / chill step. Right now, probably leaning more on the melodic dubstep side. Melodic dubstep, chill step. Those are my two main genres on the Broken Elegance. He's asking for VST software that could play guitar and violin sounds. I'd say Omnisphere is really good. It's very expensive. Free ones, I'd look into Sforzando sound fonts. There's one with Sonatina Symphonic Orchestra, which I have used on some of my tutorials before I got Omnisphere and East West. But for guitars, I really can't recommend a good guitar VST because a lot of them sound really fake and unnatural. I guess there's one which is made on contact. I think it costs something like 100 or 200, I'm not quite sure, but I'd imagine it's on that range. And I've heard that on a couple tracks and it sounds pretty good if you hide it on the other elements. But any day I would recommend getting guitar and recording that. It's so much better. And the last question is, do you have a track that you would make changes right now? That's a pretty hard one. Yeah, definitely I have. If I would have to remake or make changes to one track, it would be probably my track called Heal Me. Track that I would make changes would probably be Heal Me, and that's because it's too complicated. There's two different drops, which on itself is fine, but the first one is slow chill step drop, and the second one is this full tempo EDM-ish drop, and I think it just doesn't work that well. They would have been better on different tracks, one with the second drop and one with the first drop, but I guess that's it. It's done. Yeah. Thanks so much for the questions, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope I answered well, and I hope you found the answers useful. And the next video, once I get over my disappointment with the editing, it will be the studio tour video. But man, today I'm just going to go to festivals and rave with good music and good people. So until next time, see you guys.